Hey guys, Kapper here and welcome back. Possibly some big news on our channel and our life. Basically, we're thinking about trading a Branson in for another brand of tractor. And of course, let me explain. So for those of you that have followed us, you know that our integrity and honesty is extremely important to us. I mean, me personally, I've got literally 2 boxes of awards and commendations and things like that that are actually sitting in storage. I mean, I don't need to have them on my wall to remind me of who I am. So anyways, we actually feel obligated to many of you viewers, especially those who have kind of followed our lead and bought certain equipment and this and that, to kind of lay this out honestly so that you're aware of what may be coming here in the future. So if you remember back when we switched from the Coyote to the Branson, I actually really loved the Coyote, but there was a miscommunication or whatever on trade-in where they told me they didn't take trade-ins at that time, but then after the fact they said they would have. So anyways, we ended up with the Branson. And part of the selection process for a new tractor is having good dealer support, good local dealer support. And so that part of it we've lost. So I can no longer, in good conscience, recommend Branson, either Branson management or our local support here in our area where we live. I'm not going to go into any more detail than that. But I'll definitely keep you posted. There may be some backlash or whatever, but I'd be happy to keep you guys informed on that if that does happen. So with that being said, to me, principle is much more important than money. I mean, we've lost money on many real estate transactions to make sure that our name didn't get tarnished. So what I'm looking for is I'm going to compare probably 3 or 4 or 5 different tractor manufacturers that's going to be similar to the Branson. I mean, the Branson's a 78 horse shuttle shift, power shuttle. And I've already got a meeting set up at Coyote, and I've got several calls and prices into other manufacturers. I mean, ideally for us, for our YouTube channel, if we could kind of come out with an even trade, that would be the best for us. Obviously, we'd be asking maybe for them to give us a pretty good deal on the trade-in, because in exchange they'd get our honest documentation from our YouTube channel of whatever tractor we decide on. And even if we do have to pay a little bit out of pocket, it depends on how much it is. Obviously, we can't afford to choke out a big chunk of money just to trade the Branson in for a different brand, because I mean, we're like many people. We have mortgages on everything. I mean, our Branson payment I think is $600 a month for the Branson. So anyways, we're going to document this mini series. Definitely stay tuned. I love the Branson tractor, so I want to make that clear for those of you who have followed our lead and bought Branson tractors. I love the Branson tractor. I just hate this, honestly. But there's good reason that we're doing it, or at least pursuing, looking at the options. When my integrity is challenged, I guess I feel kind of obligated to defend it. Because as I said, serving in the Marine Corps, being a combat veteran, I have had two completely impeccable careers in the Marine Corps and in law enforcement at a very high level. So that's kind of the plan right now. I've already put wheels in motion looking for other tractor manufacturers and maybe some collaboration stuff, and I'll definitely keep you posted on it. So the Branson tractor is awesome, no doubt about it. But for me, this is about principle. So I've already looked at one tractor, actually, and I'm going to bring that to you in a separate video, but the Branson has been just a beast of a tractor. If you're new to the channel, our tractor experiences started with an open station John Deere, and then I went to a John Deere cab 4720 that was a 66 horse. I didn't like it the greatest. Then I went to the Coyote 60 horse hydro. And then from the Coyote, I went to the Branson 78 horse. And then with the Branson, I traded up to a new one because I wanted the self-leveling loader. And during this time, we also bought another Branson for our Kentucky farm, a used one, a rehab tractor. And so that brings us to where we're at now. So if there's any other tractor representatives from our area here in the kind of lower Midwest, we're in Southern Illinois, and you might be interested in having us look at your brand, by all means reach out kind of ASAP, because I don't drag my feet. When there's business to be done, it gets done, at least on our end. So stay tuned for this next mini series. I can't say for sure. I mean, if we end up having to eat just too much of a loss in the Branson, we may end up keeping it. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with the tractor, but when you don't have good local support, it really could make things difficult moving ahead later on. So definitely stay tuned. I'll bring it to you step by step. We'll make the best out of it, as we always do, and we're going to have some fun, and we're going to keep you guys in the loop. So definitely stay tuned. We'll see you on the next video, whichever that may be. And we appreciate you being on board. All right, thank you very much. Kapper out.